Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and open up this video a little bit differently, take a different approach, and say, fuck Shopro. Because it's got to a point now where this is getting beyond ridiculous, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I come at you guys completely out of character, but I'm honestly very, very pissed. And it's funny that this exact same thing happened last night while I was at work. And the last time something like this happened was while I was at work. And to be honest with you, it's like right then and there, that's what soured my entire night. And right there, I was very, very pissed. Like, not just pissed, angry, okay? Not just a little bit mad, angry. Like, there's a difference between mad and anger. And to be quite honest with you, it's like I was going to completely pass on making videos today, but see, here's the thing, is that part of being a YouTuber is having that professional courtesy for your audience. So it's like, okay, you know what? Despite what's going on right now, I'm going to tough it out, and we're going to make videos for you guys, because that's what you guys come here to see on this channel. But at the same time, you know, you guys also know me on a personal level, is that one of the things I've always said is to never ever keep things bottled up in your mind. And you could say that this right here, this is going to be an explosion, so to speak, because I got quite a few things to say. And I think you guys, given that you guys seen the thumbnail of this video as well as the title, you guys know what we're going to be talking about here. Now, the thing is that I was 100% going to make this video by myself, because when I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling right now, it's like I don't exactly like people being around me in person, because I don't want them to see, you know, this side of me, because I'm not like that, man. I'm not, you know, the kind of angry, you know, vitriol-filled individual, you know. I'm very happy-go-lucky and all that stuff. Slightly hyper, but very happy-go-lucky at that. But what we have going on here, you know, Jason had insisted to be by my side, and the thing is that really shows the kind of person that Jason is here too, you know. He wants to be there for me through thick and thin kind of thing. And you could say this is one of the moments where it's like the magnitude of this whole situation is very thick. It's so thick you could cut it with a knife. Now I don't know. Do you have anything that you want to say?
Actually, not much.
Not much.
I just want to be by your side. Yeah.
See, here's the thing, man, is that Shopro decided to once again go and completely ignore fair use. Okay, it seems to me that because they're this big company that have a whole bunch of fancy suits, it's like, okay, well, we're a big company that does all this fancy shit. It's like we don't have to abide by fair use. It's like, well, here's the thing, is that this is called YouTube, you know? Whenever you're on a platform such as YouTube, which I believe is American made, yes, isn't it? You know, the YouTube has something called fair use that they need to uphold, you know? And it seems to me that YouTube isn't even upholding their own content creators, you know, fair use disputes, right? Like, okay, so I just want to say right now that this is not just about me. This isn't just about us, but we're gonna get to that part in a moment here. But the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, is that the video that they took down that you see in the screenshot right here is episode 43 of the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime reaction highlights. And this is where, you know, Ash, Brock, and Misty, you know, they're all battling and all that stuff. And the thing is that I did not monetize that video. I said that you know, this is not about the money. If you know, like, I would completely cut off monetization in all anime reaction videos. And I would even go as far as to donate every single cent that I have made so far here on YouTube to Shopro to show that I have literally no bad will. I have no ill will whatsoever. I come on here to entertain. I come on here to inspire. And Jason right here is living proof of exactly that. That I've inspired an individual, a real human being, you know, and it got here to this point where myself and my brother have an unbreakable bond, okay? And it all stemmed from YouTube. It all stemmed from videos. And it seems to me that, you know, Shopro is having a huge problem with that. And the thing is that I make sure that, when it comes to things like reactions and all that stuff, I make sure that it falls within the criteria of fair use, okay? And also, one of the things that is very important to follow when it comes to fair use is good faith. And I don't know about you guys, but Jason, would you say that my videos are all in good faith? Like, 100% honesty.
Considering you did not monetize the last video,
Yeah.
I would say it's a show of your good faith.
And the fact that I personally would donate every single cent that I've made here on YouTube in terms of ad revenue, even though I haven't seen a cent of that shit, I don't care about the money on here. Like, I could disable all monetization and still not give a shit, because here's the thing, is that number one, I'm not here for the money, and secondly, that's what my main full-time job is for, is security. Like you get a job so that you make money and pay the bills, but that's not the point here. Is that, this right here is what I love to do, and the fact that over 10,000 of you guys watched that video, it shows that there was literally thousands of you guys that were inspired and entertained by it. And what made that video, in my opinion, the greatest video ever, like even better than my most viewed video, which was a trailer reaction, ironically enough, to Pokemon Sun and Moon, where it revealed the starters and the Island Guardians and all that shit. Like, having over 40k views and all that stuff, okay, it's like, that's awesome. But the thing is that video was done by one person. That video was done by myself. The video that they took down, the episode 43 reaction, me and Jason reacted to that shit together, man. And that right there was a video that I had cherished, Like, we were so pumped up, man. We embraced after the video was done. It's just like, that was the best video ever. Like, it was beyond a shadow of a doubt the best video ever. More ways than one, especially on a personal level. And Shopro took that from us. Shopro, I don't know what kind of like, just, thought process that you have right now, but enough is enough, okay? And now this is getting to the point now where things are out of control. And this is especially getting to the point now where other content creators are actually becoming fearful of making Pokemon content. For those of you guys who follow me on Twitter, I lost it today. I fucking went off. And rightfully so, I think, I could be completely enraged right now, which I am, but I could be yelling to the top of my lungs to the point where my voice breaks. And I still be 100% in the right, bar none. But the thing is that, yelling isn't going to solve anything. So the thing is that, like, you got people out there that abide by fair use, that are, that really love Pokemon. That is their life, man. Pokemon is my life. And the thing is that, like, the fact that Shopro, threatened to to strike our channel if we further pursue disputes, that is honestly beyond fucked up. That is beyond fucked up. It's like, so you're trying to encourage censorship, are you? You're trying to encourage censorship out of intimidation. It's like you're trying to shut us up because, well, what's the deal? It's like, do you have no argument or something like that? Because I'm pretty sure that if you actually know anything about fair use, then you would see that the reaction that myself and Jason made, it's completely in fair use. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had the volume down significantly in that video. It was down to, like, what, 35-40%? Like, it was fucking low. Like, it was
almost inaudible.
It was, yeah, like, it was almost inaudible for use. And the thing is, like, you got the ears of a dog, you know what I mean? Like, you hear things. But it was almost inaudible for a lot of the viewers,
Besides, the frame was only took up like a quarter of the screen.
Yeah. It only took up a quarter of the screen. Our physical beings took up the most of it, and it was
voices.
And our voices as well. You could barely hear the episode. So it's like the fact that they're claiming that it's audio visual, that is full of fucking shit. Without a doubt, full of shit. Now, I can completely understand if the video was up on full blast, and hell, there wasn't even no reaction. We just literally just sat there like Jinx and didn't do shit. Okay, then you're basically watching the episode, you're basically re-uploading the episode for the world to see. Then, without a shadow of a doubt, Shopro would have an argument. They would have 100% right to take that shit down. If we didn't do anything, if the only difference was that tiny tiny little box that you see in the corner, that tiny little box of us, and the rest of the screen had the anime episode uploaded in full, and nothing else was changed, then okay. It's like fair use is not an argument. It's like there was no fair use shit there. But the thing is that this right here, this is fair use. I mean, I know people are going to have their differing opinions and all that stuff, which we appreciate, but the thing is that, like, you know, fair use is a bit spotty. It's kind of like a gray area. Like, the thing is that fair use basically is a protection of the fact that you don't have to exactly ask permission from the original creator to use their content, as long as you make it as transformative as possible and make it so that what you add to it actually adds more. And I feel like that we've done exactly that. And you guys have even said that, you know, some of you guys even said to go as far as to say that you'd much rather watch our reactions than watch the actual episode itself, because what you're seeing right here is, you know, it's two people that are enjoying Pokemon because it's the love. It's the you know, it's the love of the game, the love of the anime, and they are, you know, they're sharing their reactions with you. And you guys enjoy it, you know. By they, I'm talking about myself and Jason, right? And the thing is that Shopro took that away. Now, see, here's the thing, is that this is where things become a bit more of an issue, is that you guys know how I re-uploaded episode 42 and I had that all chopped up and stuff like that. I'm not going to lie to you. I did not like that, you know. I didn't like how everything was all chopped up, but it's like, well, here's the thing, is that I'm a man of compromise, okay? So I'm just like, okay. And because of the fact that there was only one person that reacted to it, so it's like I know where to cut it off and whatnot whenever there's pauses and all that shit, or when things are not as exciting. But the thing is that episode 43 was beyond excitement from start to finish. And myself and Jason were pretty much dialoguing the whole way through. So if we were to trim down that episode, you know, either I would be cut off mid-sentence, he would be cut off mid-sentence, and I don't want any of that shit to happen. So, you know, the thing is that, like, we really don't know what we could do to try and fix that episode, to re-upload it. But the thing is, man, is that it's gone beyond that, okay? Because Shopro now made this into something, in my opinion, very personal, because, you know, they took away something that myself and my best friend and my brother did together, you know. And the fact is that they're literally denying us of looking back at that memory and seeing not only the happiness, but they're also denying all of you guys of exactly that. And the thing is that when you combine all that shit together, man, you understand the amount of intense anger that I have, okay? I'm just going to put this into perspective. Lost World Jurassic Park T-Rex San Diego incident. Look it up, and you'll understand exactly the equivalent of that sort of anger that I have within me. I am beyond pissed off. And the thing is that, you know, other YouTubers are being affected by Shopro when their content has met fair use. Their content has met fair use. You know, Ace Trainer Liam, Entity Maze, and there's a lot of other YouTubers. Lockston, I believe, at one point or another was even hit by the Shopro curse. And everything was in fair use. Like, does Shopro not know what the fuck fair use is? Because it seems to me they don't. You know what I mean? And see, ladies and gentlemen, see, this is the part where it's like, when I get angry, I get very uncomfortable, and I don't like it. I don't like having people around me because I don't want them to see me like this. But at the same time, you know, I've always said to be out in the open with your thoughts, to, you know, to not keep things bottled up. And this right here is a case of me practicing exactly what I'm preaching. It may not be pretty, but it's what needs to happen. And I know that there's going to be people that are going to be pissed off at about all this, and, you know, either hate on us for it and whatnot, dislike, unsub even. And the thing is, people have done that before. At this point, I've ran out of cares to give, to be honest with you, because it's like, listen, like, there are things that are beyond our control, okay? And the thing is that we don't have the power that Shopro does. And Shopro can easily buttfuck any YouTuber and get away with it scot-free. You know, it's got to a point where this is corporate bullying. They use their money, they use their power to completely fuck over YouTubers, and they just sit there with a big smile on their face, and they're just enjoying it. It's like, so you enjoy fucking other people over? It's like, is that what a business is all about? Because I'm pretty sure that In my eyes, that's not how you run a business. It's about working together. It's about networking. It's about growing. It's about being a positive influence and reaching out to other people. But, not to stab each other in the back and all that stuff, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know what the hell goes on in your head, man. But I don't think I even want to know, like, because that's just fucked up. But the thing is that it's got to a point now where it's just like, okay, enough is enough. That's why this right now and here has to be made, has to be done. And you could say that this is also going to be a rallying cry, so to speak, for every single other YouTuber that has been wrongly affected by Shopro. When the fact is that the fair use law is supposed to be protecting us, the content creators, but yet YouTube doesn't seem to uphold that shit. They seem to completely pussy over and bend over backwards for the likes of Shopro. They're just like, oh, well, Shopro is a big company. It's like, well, we better not fuck with those guys. It's like, man, are you serious? It's like, so you mean to tell me that you're not going to have us, the YouTubers, backs? Like, when our content has met fair use criteria? Like,
and what? Have they even reviewed the claims, I wonder?
To be honest with you, I don't even know if YouTube even does review the claims because, oh, guess what? We're not a big YouTuber with millions and millions of subscribers. We're not like PewDiePie or like, like other people, which, by the way, we have no ill will towards the much larger YouTubers. By the way, just, I just throw it a random name because PewDiePie is the biggest YouTuber there is. But see, this right here, this ain't about size, this ain't about numbers. This is personal, okay? It's like you've picked a fight and now you've got one. And the thing is that if it's as I said on Twitter, and I will take every single piece of word, syllable, and letter that I say to the grave when I say this, if I go down, I'm taking a piece of Shopro with me because I am not going to just sit here and put up with this shit anymore. Okay? Like, I am not going to be putting up with this shit that is affecting our community when it comes to Shopro making false copyright claims. I'm not going to be putting up with the shit that is affecting the Pokemon community in general, where people are actually starting to become fearful of making Pokemon content. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Censorship.
Yeah, censorship. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Are you... Wow. Like, I am honestly so pissed right now. I could explode, and I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep over it, you know what I mean? And... that's pretty much, I don't know what else I can say. I feel like I've made my point. I've got everything I needed to say out of my chest. What about you, man? Again, I know you don't have much to say, but I've dominated this video, and I feel bad that you haven't had much to say.
It's just hurtful that our video together got taken down. Our first and only anime reaction video.
Yeah. The thing is, man, is that, like... The sad reality is that we can't fucking freeze time, okay? We don't have magical powers to, reverse claims and to, stop time. The fact is that time is not your friend. It doesn't wait for you. And the fact is that, I say time because Jason's leaving this Friday. And the thing is that the newest anime episode comes out this Thursday. But here's the thing, is that we don't get good subtitles or any of that shit until at least like late Friday, early Saturday. So, I mean, the thing is that is a real spirit breaker. It's a spirit breaker because it's like, I enjoyed making that reaction with you.
Yeah.
And the fact that Shopro took that shit down, it's like, well, what the fuck, man? It's like, what do we do? It's like, do we boycott Shopro and not do any more anime reactions? Because if we do that, that's gonna really hurt you guys. Because it's like, you guys come here, for the most part, a lot of you guys come here for the reactions. I mean, hence the results of our videos and in the terms of reactions. You guys seem to love MegaCrasher reactions, and I mean, like, I much love to you guys. I more than appreciate that, But it's like, now it's like, do we wait for English dubs to come out where it's American made, I believe it is, or like what do we do? Because the thing is, we don't exactly have a lot of options. But rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do the very best we can to keep you guys up to date because it's, as I said, communication is very important, and it's very important to me. So even if it's something small, I'm going to make a video to keep you guys up to date. But in this case right here, it's not small. It's literally gone from a molehill into a fucking Mount Everest, okay? But with that said, guys, that's pretty much all we have to say. This video is not going to be monetized to further prove the point that we don't fucking care about the money. Like, that's what our jobs are for. my passion on here is to inspire and entertain all of you guys. And if that means that I have to live at home with mommy and daddy for the rest of my life because, you know, I am not making money off of this, who cares? I'm doing what I love doing, man. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. So I'm really sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but this video had to come first. And this kind of pushes our plans a bit when it comes to making videos that we had intended to today. But this right here was top priority. So with that said, we're sorry. And I'm sorry from the bottom of my heart. Very, very sorry. I'm sorry to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to fucking everybody here in the community that this shit happened again. And right now, it's like I feel like the rage of a T-Rex. I really do. And I just... nothing else can be said or done at this point. So all we can do is hope for the best and just keep on staying positive, you know? Keep on staying positive. Keep that shit 100 because you know that I will. So with that said, guys, that's all we have to say for right now. Like I said, I'm really sorry. Hope you guys, though, have a good rest of your day, morning, night, evening, wherever you guys are. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, subscribe, support, stay positive, keep it 100. And also, like I said, you know, for those of you guys that have been, the YouTubers have been affected by Shopro, enough is enough. We need to stand together and we need to say, listen, man, you know, this is our turf. This is YouTube. This isn't, you know, Shopro. This is YouTube. Shopro can't come on and run that shit. They're not going to run us off of YouTube. No way. It's like I said, you know, either we win or we go down trying. And I'll tell you one thing, I'm going to take a piece of their ass with me.